All right, one of the main reasons that you can't stay consistent is because you make whatever goal that you are trying to achieve, you make it just an option. You know, like you're not making it your entire personality. If you really wanted to achieve something big, then you would do everything in your power to stay consistent to achieve that goal. So most people, let's say you start a New Year's resolution, especially because it's a New Year's, you maybe go to the gym for 2 weeks and then you're done. The problem with that is that 2 weeks, you just made that, I gotta go to the gym. You didn't make that, like, yeah, I just have to go to the gym. Like, it's the new me. Like, you were making it an option. And then you're allowing yourself to say, hey, I don't have to stick to this. In order to achieve consistency, you have to not make it a choice. You have to make it to where you have to go to the gym. You have to make it to where you have to do the things in order to achieve that goal that you want to achieve. I've had problems with this for a long time where I'll set a goal and then I'll be on track for just a little bit and then I'll quit. But the reason I quit is because I didn't make that part of my personality, you know? If you wanted to start going to the gym, you want to stay consistent, because I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends actually that have like reached out to me, they struggle with staying in the gym and staying consistent. But they're not making that their personality. Like, they're just making it something that they go do for fun sometimes or whatnot. But if you were serious about it, you would make it part of you. Like, you would make it to where you just, you know, it's a non-negotiable that you have to go. I think I heard Sam Sully talking about that with consistency. Like, you can't just make it an option. Like, you wake up knowing that you're going to go to the gym. Like, it's not a maybe I'll go to the gym. It is like a definite. So some tips I have, if you want to make this year the best year possible, I suggest getting out a piece of paper and writing down as many goals as possible. I don't care how big this number is, just the amount of goals you want to achieve. And don't have limited beliefs when you do this. Write actual goals that you would want to achieve, even if it doesn't seem possible. Having these written down, you can go through and then write a plan to get these things done. Like, if there's something that you need to be consistent on doing, if you want to bench press 315 pounds or, you know, do 10 pull-ups in a row, the plan that you would write is your workout routine. You could watch videos on different workout routines, make that plan, but make those days non-negotiable that you're gonna go, because that's the goal you want to achieve. And do this with every goal that you want to set. It will help you so much to stay consistent. And another thing that I do is, like, if I want to reach a goal, I put it on my wallpaper so that I know that, like, I'm not joking around. If I want to achieve that, like, on my lock screen, when I first went on my cut after bulking for a while, my lock screen was lose weight, because I found myself waking up in the morning and just being like, whatever, I'll hop off diet today and I'll get back on track tomorrow. But if I see that right when I wake up, or every time I open my phone I see lose weight, I remember that, like, I wasn't playing around when I made that. So why would I break that consistency streak just so I could get a few hits of dopamine from, you know, Cane's or something? Honestly, saying Cane's really made me want Cane's right now. Like, I'm fasting and I'm super hungry, but that's besides the point. And consistency can be formed with new habits. So I don't know who I heard this from, but if you were to just make your pre-workout shake the night before and put it in the fridge and have your shoes next to the door and, like, have your gym bag already packed, and you make a time to go to the gym, it would be very hard not to go, or very hard not to stay consistent, because you already have all that ready. You already put all that thought into it the night before. Like, there's really no going back at that point. And those are kind of like mind games that you can play, you know? Because staying consistent really is a battle with your mind. And if you do as much as you can to stay consistent, you just keep battling with your mind. And eventually, the consistency will just turn into something regular. Like, I had to build up consistency in the gym for so long, and now that's just a regular thing. And sometimes I'll skip rest days just to go, because, you know, it's just a part of me. And another thing, I've talked to this with my friend Tyson, if you feel like you're in a rut, or you need that extra push to keep going, think about the fact that when a ball moves, If you just keep giving it momentum, it will just keep moving. And that's the same thing with staying consistent. You have to keep that ball rolling in life. Once it stops, it keeps a lot more force to keep that ball rolling. But once you set it in motion, once you step foot in the gym for that first time, it'll be a lot easier to just keep going. Don't let the ball stop, because it's gonna be so much harder to keep it going after that. The reality of it is, if you can't stay consistent with something, then that might not be for you, because if you really wanted it bad enough, you would stay consistent. But if you truly do want it bad enough, you will do the work required and you will stay consistent. Although I do understand that staying consistent with something that even you really want to do is hard sometimes, you know? People lack motivation. But it's also not just about motivation. You have to create the discipline. You have to just make what you're trying to do a part of you. And you have to remember that you are your biggest asset in life, man. You are the only person that can propel you forwards. You're the only one that can keep you to the standards that you set for yourself. You have to stay consistent in everything you do, because that is key. You have to write down everything you're gonna do throughout the day. If it really takes that to keep you going, you have to write down everything that you wanna get done in a certain day. Write it out the night before or in the morning. Wake up early just to do that. If you have a set written out plan for what you need to get accomplished, it's a lot easier to get said thing accomplished. If you don't have anything written down to accomplish, then you're probably just gonna lay in bed saying, you know, I don't have anything to accomplish. So write that junk down and stay consistent. Anyways, hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon.